Okay, so the first part of this clip has no sound, which I'm so bummed. This has been happening in my car because I guess it connects to the Bluetooth in there and it keeps getting messed up. But anyway, I started talking to you about the tea that I got at HTO, and it is the huge size. That's what the cup is called. That's the size, is huge. And I ended up getting sweet watermelon mixed with sweet coconut, and it was so good. So the last few times that I've gone there now, I've gotten that. But now I'll just get the gallons because this cup, I think it's like $5, and then the gallon ends up being like $6 or $7. So it's way more cost effective to get the gallon. Here it is. But that's my little treat for me today. I went into the post office for my mom and dropped off a little package for her. She had sold something on Poshmark, so I did that. Yesterday I got my hair done. One thing that I wish the girl that does my hair now did was do a root smudge. She doesn't. So you'll see the line of like demarcation from the bleach, and then as it grows out, I just have to keep toning it with the purple to get it to blend out. But I really like how it turned out, other than that part. Like, I just wish it had, because I love having the roots like growing out. So like right before she did my hair, I really was liking how it was growing out. Like, it looked so good, but it just wasn't very blonde anymore. Like, a lot of the brown was there, so I was like, well, I should probably still just go get my hair done. But yeah, that's all I was doing. I got my little that crochet. Oh, I don't think I showed you this when I opened it, but this is just one of those airy sweatshirts, and it has like, it's called the crochet sweatshirt, and then it has this little like cut on the collar, and I'm just wearing it with those yellow. Happy Sunday vlog. It's Sunday evening. I think it's like probably 4:20, 4:30ish. And I had washed my Free People, I forget what this is called, quilted carry-all bag. This, I forget what color this is too, but I washed it in the washing machine yesterday, dried it part of the way, and then let it air dry the rest of the way, and he looks brand new. Brand new. He's all puffed up, and I was just gonna put all my things I take to work back in him. So I was like, well, why don't I put it in the video? So first, the biggest thing I have in my work bag is this. This is like my emergency bag. So these are, this is an Aloha collection bag. I don't know if you'll be able to see at all because it's kind of dark in the corner. It says Aloha. But what I have in here is like this is from Rowan, the ear piercing place. I have all my little packet medicines in here, and then these like little wipes my mom got me. And then I also have some vitamin C, like emergency packs, and then my emergency migraine medicine. And then I also have some Element packets in here. So just have that in there, and then I have a little pill case, and I got these ones from Amazon. They have like these little individual little I want to say boxes, but it sounds funny. But then you have to use this little like guitar pick thing to open them, so they're really secure in there. I got them in a pack of 3, and it has a little thingy there. So I have that. I have some pads in here, just a couple different ones. One from the hospital, just a hairbrush, my Preggy Pop Drops. I love having these. And then I have, this is just some ibuprofen in a prescription bottle and some Zofran. And then I have my, I have a little thing of wet wipes. I have some toothpaste, hairbrush, some pens, a Tide pen, a little deodorant, what are they called? EpiPens for my allergy shots, and then liquid Benadryl I have to carry also for my allergy shots, and then a little granola bar. So I have a bag just like this I also keep in my car. It's the smaller side. I think this is called Max pouch from Aloha collection. Or maybe it's just the large one, because there's one that's bigger than this. This isn't the biggest one. But that just goes in the big main compartment. And then the other thing I have laying here that I take to work every day, it's my stethoscope. I don't use it as much anymore since I don't really do much medical assistant things at my job anymore. I do more of the front desk and like the clericals type things, but I still just keep it in my bag. I probably could leave it at home, but I had bought this when I started nursing school because I knew I was going to need one, and I didn't want to have to wait until clinicals and things to wait for it to come in or anything. And I also got it on the bell part. It has my name engraved on it. I forget where I bought this from. I think it was just like stethoscope.com or something like that. I think it was literally called stethoscope.com. But it's a cardiovascular Littman stethoscope, and I just loved the teal color. But yeah, that goes in here. I think actually I might just leave it at home because I don't want it to get damaged before I have to use it for school. And then this is all just kind of in the main compartment. I just have this little case, and I usually keep my 2 blue light glasses in here. I have this pair. This is just from Amazon. And then I have one that's up here right now, so I'm using it on the weekend. This is from the Target dollar section. I think they're actually $3 in the Target dollar section, and then these ones are Amazon. But I get so many compliments on these ones, and like no one can ever get them because they were in the Target dollar spot. But I just have that little case in here, and that just goes in my the big pocket. And then I also have this little bag. When these came out, I was like, oh, I need to get one. But it looks like a little tiny Trader Joe's insulated bag, but it has a reusable bag inside that you fold up. But I've never actually used him like for his actual purpose, but I just love the little Trader Joe's bag. And that goes in like the big side pocket. Actually, I think I'll put it in the little side pocket instead. And then I keep this with me just in case we go out get coffee in the morning. It's just a Java sock little koozie cup, but it's for your coffee. So, like for your Dutch Brothers. This one's kind of big for Starbucks cups, but Dunkin'. I have that in there. And then I keep my Pure Spectrum CBD gummies. These, I have a code for them down in my description. I believe it's just Hailey, but you can go in the description and see. But all of their products have no THC in them at all, so they're safe for you to take like at work. They're not going to make you sleepy or high or anything like that. But I have a code for them. These are great. I love taking these when you're in pain at work, and like sometimes if I feel like I'm getting a headache or starting to get cramps, I'll take either my ibuprofen for my headaches or the methylcarbamol for my cramps and take this, and then it kind of like works together. So I have that little jar in there, and then I have this little devotional. Oh, he's getting like frayed on the edges, but it's from Zach Wendell, I think is how you say his name. Yeah, there's his Instagram. I don't know if we'll be able to focus on there, but they're just little devotionals. I just keep that in my bag. I was trying to read them every day, but now I don't really even get a lunch at work, so I don't have much time to read them. I might leave that at home too, so he doesn't get torn up anymore. And then I have another one of the Rowan bags, and then these ones have a bunch of index cards in them that I've written with different like sayings, like the same one I made, and just different Bible verses, and I try and put them on like people's cars, or even with people at work. I'll like go around and have them pick a card out so they can have them. But I have that in my bag as well. And then, oh, This is just my little badge. I'm not going to show my actual card for my job, but this is my little badge rail. It's Baby Dory. I got it on Etsy, and she's glittery, but the actual like clip part on the badge reel broke, so I tore her off that badge reel and put her on a new one because I loved her so much. But that's my little badge. I'm gonna keep that in here. I'm actually gonna clip it on the outside so I have it for tomorrow. And then I have, this one's almost gone. This is the hand sanitizer I had right now. It's the Touchland. It's just their lavender one, but it's the Disney Mickey. I don't know if you can even really see him in there, but I have that. And then I have my keys, which are got lots of stuff on them now because in my Jeep that I have, I wanted one with crank windows. So it knows when the key leaves because it's like a push button, so it knows the key has left the car. But since you lock the doors yourself, it will lock the keys inside. It doesn't tell you. Like, it's like, you know, when you're trying to lock a key in another car that has like the buttons to lock the doors, it won't let you lock the key in there. My car will, because it doesn't have those. So I started putting my wallet on my key ring, so if I'm just going in somewhere to go get food or something, and I'm like, oh, I'll just take my wallet. No, you're not. You better have your key too. And then my mom just got me this pepper spray. So there's just a lot on here, but at least I won't get locked out of my car. And my little wallet, I'm not going to flip it around because it has my driver's license, but it's a Vera Bradley Little Mermaid little wallet case. And then I take different Lippies to work all the time, but I'll always have one of these. My little Aquaphor. I don't even know if he's focusing on him or not. And then this is my lippy I've been liking right now. It's the Laneige Glaze Craze and Peach Glaze is the color. And he got a little like donut applicator on there. You can't really see because of where I'm sitting, but love it. I got those two, and then I have a little tiny, I just found out the other day, it's not L'Occitane, it's L'Occitane. I don't have a French accent, but you see. These are something I put in the little side pockets. So those just get zipped up in there. Just like that. And then I have some extra wet wipes here. And then I was taking this because my face was so dry, but it's a Josie Marin. It's like an argan stick, but it's like a glue stick. And it's like solid argan oil. And like that's what I would do at work because this part of my face would flake so bad and get so dry and irritated. So I think I'll keep him. We'll keep him in here. Keep taking him to work. And then I do like to just have some hair ties just in case. Put those in the other little pocket. But all in all, I really like this bag. It is kind of a more expensive one. I believe they're $68. And before I had bought him, I was kind of iffy about buying it because some of the reviews were saying like the inside ripped really easy, this is ripping apart, the straps coming apart, the little squares weren't staying squares, like all the seams were coming apart. And I was like, well, I don't want to spend $70 on a bag that's not even gonna hold all my things. So it's been so good so far, and I've had it almost probably a year, but I was scared to wash it because I was like, oh no, it's done so good, what if I wash it and then something gets snagged or anything, you know, something just goes apart. But no, he come out, he brand new. I love it so much. And I love the shape, like when you're holding it, how it's so scrunchy. I think it's cute. But yeah, that's what's in my work bag. And then I also take my big hydro jug of water with me to work, but I usually hold that. He doesn't go in here, but he does fit in here because I put him in there before when I didn't have hands to hold, so lots fits in here. Guys, I just finished the whole Bible. I've read the whole Bible, cover to cover. Just finished. While I was praying earlier, I knew that I was probably going to finish, because I was on Revelation 20, and there's only 22. And I was praying to God crying, because I was just so happy. It's like such a bittersweet thing. I'm so excited to restart it, but I've actually read the whole Bible, and I feel so blessed to not only know how to read and live somewhere where it's like that's normal to know how to read and be able to be taught how to read, but to live somewhere also where I can have a physical Bible, where that's not outlawed yet. I mean, I'm sure it probably will happen sometime, but not now. And I can read it in the comfort of my own home, safe. I just feel so blessed. So blessed. So blessed. Thank you, Lord. And now what are we gonna do? Oh, my flight is clipped, but we're starting over. We're starting over. Hello, everybody. It is Friday. I'm not going to work today. I took it off for my mom's birthday. Oh my goodness. But, it's been kind of a high pain morning. So, I was going to share with you what I like to do, when I got extra crampies that are, like, more consistent, if that makes sense. It's not just, like, a little pang there, little zappy. It's, like, full-on crampy type thing. So, I have this little bag. It's the Vera Bradley Little Mermaid collection. It was like a limited edition. I just started putting my like 3 things I always have, like my 3 really good things in here, because I was like, I don't like having these pill bottles out on my counter. Like, they don't look cute. At least this is cute. And I had him already. My gosh. I had this already. So it's not like I bought it for this, but I love this bag so much. I'm like, I want to have it out, and why not put stuff in it? It doesn't need to sit out empty. So my first thing is, I'm going to cover up my label, but methocarbamol. This is a muscle relaxer that my gynecologist prescribed me. This is the only thing that ever helps my pain. I already took one of those a couple hours ago. And then we have all my Zofran. If you don't know what this is, it's the generic name is the ondansetron. And they're disintegrating tablets. You just put it on your tongue. I'm going to actually take one right now because I'm not doing too hot. Let's see. I'll show you what it looks like. It's an anti-nausea. So when I'm in a lot of pain, I get real nauseous and I'll even throw up. So you just put it on your tongue. It disintegrates. It kind of has like a... These ones taste better. I had some before and they were from the same manufacturer, but they must have like updated something, because these ones taste better than the other ones that I had. The other ones tasted more chemical-y. Like, these are sweeter, easier to eat. I love them. I like these better than the Preggy Pop Drops, which, oh, I have some of those in this thing in my bathroom, just in case I need them. These are Preggy Pop Drops. They are pretty much no drug or anything in them, no type of medicine. but they're just sour candy, and they're designed to help women who have morning sickness. So the sourness helps with the nausea. So these work really good. But something I've noticed with them is that I have super sensitive teeth. And when I take these, I don't like to keep it like in my mouth, because if you're gonna throw up, I'm like, I don't wanna, I don't know, gasp and inhale first, suck this hard candy back, be choking and then throwing up. Like, so I try and keep it to the side of my mouth, and I try and switch sides. But by doing that, this side, it's one of these teeth that are kind of, they're on the side, but they're closer to the front. It's rough now. It's like this ate the enamel away. And the other day when I was, I think it was in my last video that I posted, where I was really in a lot of pain, throwing up, I had to take one of these. Oh, and it makes your teeth so sensitive after. Like, oh, when I brush them, like, I just have my little Phillips toothbrush. When I brushed them after this, oh my gosh, it felt like you were putting like an ice cube down on my tooth. And then it was sensitive to the cold again, sensitive to the hot. So I try to only take these or use them if it's really bad, because like these, you can't just like keep taking them. You're supposed to only take one every 2 hours. So like these don't have a medicine in them, so you can just eat however many you want. But if I eat like one makes my teeth sensitive, there's some days I've done 2. Oh, and it's like, it lasts for like 2 weeks when I did the 2 or 3 weeks. But like this one, when I did one the other day, it was okay. Okay, so usually when my pain's starting to get bad, I take the methocarbamol. If I need a Zofran, I'll take it. It helps with the nausea. And then this is something I really, really like. It's the Pure Spectrum Black Label CBD Salve, high concentration, 1,000 milligrams CBD, 500 milligrams CBG. I love to put this on. It's like just a thick, like a salve. I don't know how to say it. I just take some of it and I'm gonna rub it all over my lower tummy, and then I take my Myobi and I put it on top of it. And how the Myobi works, you have to put a little bit of water on the metal plates, and it makes the TENS unit like work way better. So I put this on first, then put the Myobi on, and it helps so much, because this is like, it has, I think, yeah, it has the shea, jojoba, menthol, beeswax, broad spectrum hemp oil, arnica, rosemary, and lavender. And then all of those have, well, shea, jojoba, menthol, arnica, rosemary, lavender, and beeswax all have an organic thingy. So the only thing that's not organic is the broad spectrum hemp oil. But Pure Spectrum, I have a code for them in my description. I believe it's just Hailey, but it's going to be in the description for you to use. And all of their products are THC free. So like if you get drug tested for work and you can't have that in your system, these are okay. This doesn't have any THC in it. You can use it at work. You know, it's just topical. So I'm gonna go check on my Myobi, because right before I was filming this, I was gonna bring it in here to show you, but he wasn't plugged in. And I hope he held enough charge for me to be able to use him, because I think at the beginning of the week I unplugged it to plug my iPad in for school. So let me go check and see if he's charged. The little light's still blinking, so he's still charging. But I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on my tummy, because it helps even just by itself without the Myobi. This is literally how much I use. So there's like a glare on the counter, but this is literally it. And it just really melts really nicely, and I just rub it all over my tummy. I really like these ones, but I don't know if I want to get something else. I like these ones too.
Say if you eat spicy stuff if you can. Are they fake flavor?
Good evening, vlog. It is Saturday night. We're getting ready to do our Bible time. I was just watching the Tinkerbell and the Great Fairy Rescue movie. I was getting so tired though. I didn't even finish it. There's only 15 minutes left, and I was like, nope, we're gonna have to stop and do our Bible time. But today I've been in kind of a lot of pain. I've had to take my methylcarbamol 3 times, which according to the directions, that's as many times as you can take it in one day, because you can take it like when you get up, lunchtime, and then going to bed. Like, that's how you're supposed to take it if you're in pain. But I just kind of wait until the pain comes back, because that pill was making my I was having really high pain days a few weeks ago, and that's what led up to that really big flare-up where I was throwing up in the last video. And I think it was the week before that, or maybe it was that week, but I was taking that methylcarbamol like that, like the 3 times a day, when I would be getting ready for work, at lunchtime at work, and then going to bed. And I was taking ibuprofen because I was having such bad headaches. So I was taking them kind of all at the same time. So it was like 2 ibuprofen and a methylcarbamol in the morning, 2 ibuprofen and methylcarbamol at lunch, and then 2 ibuprofen and methylcarbamol at night. And my heart rate and blood pressure was so high. And after that flare-up, I was trying to only take that the methylcarbamol or ibuprofen if things were getting pretty bad. So that all went back to normal. All my blood pressure and heart rate and everything, I usually track it on my Apple Watch. So I know it was from that medicine. I don't know if it's just from the methylcarbamol, taking it so much, or if it's mixing them. But so I haven't really checked my heart. I don't wear my Apple Watch really on the weekend unless I'm gonna go on a walk or do Pilates or something, so then it's tracking that. But otherwise I don't wear it while I'm at home. But I just want to say, those of you that are healthy, perfectly healthy, don't have any chronic illness, don't take that for granted, because it's so hard to want to do stuff and not be able to, just because you feel so bad, or even physical ailments of disabilities and things that people can have, like mine's chronic pain, or the fatigue, or the pain causing other things, migraines, the pain causing me to pass out, pain causing me throwing up. I know there's people that have the pain so bad from endometriosis that they'll have seizures. So don't take your health for granted. Health truly is wealth. And the days where I'm in the high pain, and having to just lay in bed, really, you really recognize that. I'm trying so hard to still do stuff and push through, but it is very important to have rest as well. So I'm so grateful for these times I have the 3-day weekends, so I can just really rest. And then we're gonna be reading. I don't think I showed it on here. Maybe I did. I have to go back. But I finished the whole Bible. I've read the whole Bible, cover to cover. So now I started over, and it's Genesis. I'm in Genesis. I think I'm just on 17. I haven't highlighted anything on these. Oh, never mind. I'm on 18 because I did highlight something in 17. So this is what we're going to be doing. And we're under tornado watch. The way that they word that doesn't make sense, because there's a tornado watch and a tornado warning. Tornado watch is waiting for a tornado, and tornado warning is there's actually a tornado on the ground right around you. You'd think it'd be the other way around. Like, oh, we're watching and waiting for a tornado, so that would be a tornado watch. And then, wait a minute. I just confused myself. Yeah, that's what I'm okay, so tornado watch is you're watching and waiting. But I would think that tornado watch would mean I'm watching a tornado, it's happening. But that's not what it means. Tornado warning is when a tornado's actually on there. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, you'd think tornado watch, I'm watching the tornado destroy stuff. And then the warning would be, we're waiting for it. It's a warning. Other way around. Anyway. I've got my little oil diffuser on. He got lavender oil in him. Got my heating pad. No warmies today, but I do have my little heated eye mask under my pillow. Gonna put that on after I finish my Bible time. Hello, vlog. It is Sunday morning. I'm getting ready to make my matcha. This is my little chosen mug. But I got my hot water in there. What I've liked to do lately is do it with honey. So we'll put a lot of honey in the hot water with the matcha.
Now you have to keep in mind that most scholars,
And then this is what I use.
including the authors of this art, they don't believe in
This gets in the way. It's just one of those little milk frothers, and then I just have a normal little spoon. And me and my mom keep our matcha in this little jar. Do like that much. And then we use this guy. Whip them up with the honey. I'm watching one of my favorite YouTube channels is Expedition Bible. He's talking about some spears that were found, giant spears. So they're supposed to belong to the giants that they talk about in the Bible. But you guys should watch Expedition Bible. It's all about the archaeology that shows evidence of the Bible. I love it. Okay, there's our matcha all blended with the honey.
Feature of the Monash gold small, thin, rich copper plates, of which about 800 were found.
There's no milk in here. I have to go out there and get some, but then I'll put a little bit of the heavy cream in it.
Parallel in the Bible, if we just flip back from 2 Samuel to
And then the rest will be milk.
chapter 17, then we have the account.
But I have to go out and get some. Okay, I got the milk. We get this milk from Sam's Club. And okay, that's the top, right? It has one of those peel things. But you can never, this always rips off. Oh, wait a minute. It worked today. I was gonna show you, this part always comes off, like when you're trying to rip it. And then you have to cut it. And it's even hard to twist the cap because of this lip that comes up. It's like your hand can't go through there. Whoever designed that, it's not very good. Not very good design. But there we are. I put my milk in, and then we gotta heat him up again. But let me show you what he's looking like. Perfect. I guess I'm just getting all my drinks ready because I just drank my cachava, the matcha flavor is the one that I get. So I'm gonna make another one for that tomorrow, and then I got my coconut watermelon sweet tea. I'm gonna put in my big hydro jug cup so I can have that for today. But I guess we're just full of drinks. This is the shake that I get. It is the best. Literally saved my life. when I was talking on here about how I was super duper constipated from my pelvic pain, and then I'm guessing that was making me super nauseous, so then I wouldn't eat anything. I was literally just eating saltine crackers every day, feeling I'm gonna pass out the whole time because I couldn't eat anything else. Like, everything just felt like I was gonna throw up. Nothing sounded good, didn't have any appetite. Went to the doctor. They just told me, oh yeah, you can just drink those Ensure shakes. Like, people, I lost 20 pounds. Like, it wasn't just, oh, it was this happened for a couple days. No, it was months. But I had found these, and these have things for energy, digestion, muscles, weight, immune system, mind, heart, joints, bones, hair, skin, and nails. And you do 2 scoops, and it has all your vitamins, like big quantities of your vitamins too. Like, a lot of these are 70% of your daily, 80%, 130%, 250%. Like, all of these are in this. And this one has matcha, so it's got like the polyphenols from matcha. But it is so good, and it's plant protein, which is good because whey protein can sometimes make people break out. So it's got plant protein in it. He's awesome. I've contacted them to try and get a code for you guys, but haven't heard back from them yet. But if I do end up getting a code, I will share it, because they're kind of expensive, but they've helped me so much. Like, every day I just drink one of those in the morning, and then if I'm hungry, I'll eat lunch. Normally that's the only meal that I have, and then the rest of the day I'm just whatever. If I want a snack, I can have a snack. If I haven't been feeling good, I don't eat anything. So we love the cachapa. And I just mix mine with water, but you could put milk in there, or my mom will put, well, I think she just puts normal milk, but she does get protein milk from Fairlife, and you could put that in there, so then you have more protein, but like, it already comes with 25 grams of protein in each shake. So I got this with one, when I first bought it to try, they were doing a special where if you bought one bag of the thing, like I showed you, they gave you a bag or a box of a serving of each flavor to try out, and this bottle. So I got this bottle for free and a little like sample pack of all the others to try, but out of all the ones I tried, the matcha one is still my favorite, so it's just what I get. And they have matcha, vanilla, chocolate, coconut, acai, and chai. I think that's all of them, but I like the matcha one. Forgot to show one of the most important parts of making the matcha. It's the whipped cream. And then we have to pay the whipped cream tax to Mr. Beanie.
He did is he dug along the walls. In fact, it's estimated that he dug about 2 full miles.
Hello, vlog. Okay, you're sitting really weird on my steering wheel. But it is my lunch break, so I came out to my car, I rolled my windows down, and then I've been bringing my Bible this week and reading it. If you watched my last video, you know that I finished reading cover to cover. Oh, I brought these, I forgot. But I finished reading cover to cover, so we started over, and I'm in Genesis again. Almost done. We're in Genesis 42, and there's 50 chapters in it, and then we'll be into Exodus. One of my favorites. I like Moses a lot. He's one of my favorite Bible characters. And then we got a poppy. Does this work? Like, to not make it fizz? I didn't shake it or anything. Ugh. I'm always scared. I just have nub nails, so it's like hard for me to open. Got something. This is the raspberry. It says rose. They should have put the little asterisk, or not asterisk, the little, like, I don't know, and then it would be rosé. I like this one. I tried it one other time. It's pretty good. 4 grams of sugar, infused with apple cider vinegar, prebiotics for your gut, and no BS. It says that. I like these ones that aren't trying to be something else. Like, I don't know if you guys have tried the Olipop. That's, what is it? I think it's like Dr. Goodwin or something, but I think it's Dr. Goodwin, and it's supposed to be like Dr. Pepper. Doesn't taste like Dr. Pepper at all. So I like ones that are just being their own thing, so it's not like I have to sit there and think, this doesn't taste like Dr. Pepper, this doesn't taste like this and this. So anywho, that's gonna be my lunchtime. We got my drink and we got my Bible. Hello vlog. I'm in the garage. I have such a bad migraine. It's gotten better because I've been at home for a little bit, so I've been doing the cold things, and I already took, well, right before I left work, I took a Ubrelvy, so my like emergency migraine pill, and then I always take my QUILTED, the preventative one, at nighttime, so I came home, took that, and then after I got out of the bath, I took another Ubrelvy and more ibuprofen, and I did my neti pot, and then I've been doing the cold things on my head. But we're trying out my new air fryer I got. It's Our Place is the brand. It's supposed to be really good, and apparently it doesn't have any put anything bad in your food. Like, I guess a lot of air fryers can put like microplastics, and like since it's getting hot in there, the chemicals used to make it go into your food, and it's supposed to be bad. So this one doesn't have any of that in it. I've been watching them for a while, and it went on sale on Amazon, so me and my mom went in halvesies to get it because I had bought the last air fryer, so we got it. And I have to be in the garage because I'm making tilapia, and people in there are convinced it smells bad. And I put some hair oil in my hair. That's why it looks extra greasy. But I'm gonna condition it tomorrow. I have a doctor's appointment, but I think I'll still do a slicky bun. I'm squinting because my head hurts so bad. Also, man, you can really see my melasma on my lip here, and up there, my little patchy. And then I have another one there, and another one there. I'm really excited for my tilapia. I was really hungry when I got home, but I feel so out of it and like just loopy from my head. Good evening, guys. It is Saturday night. The last video clip I was looking at was when I was making my tilapia in the air fryer. Turned out great. I didn't get to show you because people were sleeping, so I didn't want to pull out the camera and start talking about it. But we're getting ready for bed. Bible's right here. I got my heating pad on. I just laid on my spiky mat for about 35 minutes, I want to say 30 minutes, and I did my pelvic floor physical therapy exercises. But there has been so much going on in my life lately, and I want to share it probably in the next video because I want to close this one out. But I just kind of wanted to share vaguely and briefly kind of what God's been doing. Right now he is really pushing me out of my comfort zone, but also in doing that, he is showing me that he is faithful and he will come through for you. So I have been giving up a lot to him. I feel like I don't really think of me as an inpatient person, or is that the right word? Impatient? Someone lacking patience. I mean, I feel like I have some pretty good patience. I mean, But being patient with God is like a whole nother level, because it's like, yeah, he told you he's gonna do things for you, and he's always working on it, even if you don't see things happening. So like surrendering something to God and being like, okay, well, tomorrow the thing he said's gonna happen. Not necessarily, like, it could be few days, weeks, months, but the point of it all is to be obedient. I don't know what book it's in. I want to say it's probably, I'm in Exodus right now, just the beginning, which I'm just right where it's almost going to be the last plague on Pharaoh with his son dying. Spoiler. But there's a part in, it's got to be in one of these ones that's coming up, I can't remember, but where Israel, the group of people, the Israelites, were traveling like where God wanted them to go, and since they weren't asking for God's help, it took them 40 years. Yeah, 40 years to get to this place, because they were basically going in circles. And if they had gone the way with God, it would have taken them a few days. So the whole thing is to just remain in your obedience and to let God work, even if you don't see him working. He's always working, and he's always working the bad things together for good for those that love him. So he's never going to hurt you. He's never going to lead you down the wrong path. So if you just trust him, he'll get you to where you're meant to go. And all of this, me talking about this, will make more sense when I talk more about it in the future. But that's kind of the vague thing about it, is just trust him. He knows what he's doing, and he wants what's best for you. And you'll only get what's best for you if you're obedient to him. And you are only delaying it by not being obedient, thinking, oh, well, I want that, but I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to do it my own way. Then it's not going to be as good. I promise. You're going to get something that's half as good, a quarter of as good as what God wants for you. For example, is it 2 years ago now? Yeah, 2 years ago, I had a 23-year-old Jeep Wrangler. The model is called a TJ. If you know Jeeps, you'll know that that's very highly sought after car. That car was so important to me, and I knew it was becoming an idol in my life. As I was becoming closer to God and reading my Bible more, for over a year now, I've read this every day, and recently I started reading it twice a day, so I'll read it right when I get up and before I go to bed. But as I was doing that and getting closer to God, he told me, you need to get rid of that car. And oh my gosh, that was so hard. And like, you may be thinking, oh, well, that's so stupid, it's just a car, which it is. It's just a thing. It is. But that car was so important to me, because I love Jeeps. Ever since I was little, I love Jeeps. So that was my first car. First car I got, I bought it. My uncle had loaned me the money, and I had paid it all off. So it was paid for. Loved that car so much. Everything about it was just perfect, how I always pictured having a Jeep. It was that car. And he told me, you need to get rid of that. It's getting too important. So what did I do? I took pictures of it, put it up on Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, and I think it was like the third person that came and saw it. They're the ones that bought it. It was a dad, and he had 2 little girls, and like that made me so happy, because I used to go out with my dad in an old white Jeep, and it had zipper plastic windows. I loved that. I loved it. So the fact that I could give those memories to someone else, another little girl, I'm gonna probably cry about it again, because that was the perfect person that could have bought it. And I loved that car so much. But it was becoming too important. God told me to sell it. I put it up. He had it sell very quickly. The people that bought it, I put it up. I bought it for $10,000. I ended up selling it for $11,000. So I made money off of it. The guy didn't want to haggle the price with me. He brought all the money in cash, had it all laid out. He wanted paperwork on it, things that I had done to it. So like it had rebuilt transmission and stuff. I gave him all those papers, everything. He sent me pictures of the little girls in it. Perfect. So being obedient to God, things just happen very easily and quickly. Like it's just smooth. It may not be easy emotionally, physically, or something like that. Like that was emotionally very hard, but it was easy the way it all happened. Like all the little puzzle pieces fit together. So and it seems like when I am obedient like that to God, things just like they just fall in place, like boom, 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 boom. And so that was just kind of what I wanted to come on here and talk about. God's been doing that in my life again. So I'll get to talk about it more in depth, hopefully in the next video, but we shall see. But I wanted to just sign off from this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And if you... Oh, I totally forgot what I was just going to say. It totally left my mind. Anyway, if I think about it, I'll come back and add it. Probably won't. But TTFN, ta-ta for now. Thank you so much for watching. God's got you.